Hey, dude with the food, back again. Just had a couple of things that I wanted to say today. Whether you got a chance to cook for the holidays or not, a couple of things I want to remind you of that'll help you out in the future. You really don't need to tell people when you're going to cook, because that will mess everything up, because they think they got to help you. They think they got to give you input, advice. But the thing that you need to remember, tell the people after you finish cooking. Things will go a whole lot smoother. Family. Now, I got this to say about family. God didn't put you together to like one another. God put you together to love one another. So you ain't always going to get along. Now, some of us are not as good as we think we are. We need to make sure that we humble ourselves in the family. One thing I want to say about this relationship thing in the family, especially with spouses, if you respect each other's differences, stop trying to prove who you are and be who you are. You know, we have two lanes, my wife and I. Sometimes she's on the expressway. Sometimes I'm on the service road. We're still going in the same direction, often at a different speed. But we're traveling because sometimes she's moving a little slower than I am. Sometimes I'm in the service lane. She's on the expressway. But we're still going in the same direction, and sooner or later, that service road is going to offer an opportunity. Just like the expressway, I can either get off or she can get on, or I can get on and she can get off. In relationships, you are not going to get along all the time. So some advice. Agree to disagree. Believe in each other enough to respect each other's differences. Now, I don't always like having to admit when I'm wrong, but it sure feels good once I do it. Sometimes it's called the bigger person. If there is a disagreement, let the disagreement define itself instead of you trying to define it. Because you're not always right and the other person's not always right, but the disagreement has a source. It's coming from somewhere. Now, if you can figure out, take time, pull back, find out what's happening. Let me get my meat here. Where am I talking? Talking to y'all, I'm gonna burn my meat up. Find out the source, where it's coming from. Now, I believe this for a fact. As you get older, you live in your wisdom years. The longer you're together, you respect each other's differences and stop trying to change one another. I told my wife I'm going outside to cook. And you're not going to be behind that computer all day. You coming out here and help me. Hold on a minute. No, she ain't coming. I can finish. Listen, we have to find time in our wisdom years to let wisdom have its way. Let me encourage you today. Take the blame out of your game. Agree to disagree. And stop always trying to be right about everything. Sometimes you just might want to be happy instead of being right all the time. I ain't fussing. I ain't cussing. I'm just telling you the truth. Have a good day with your family, with your spouse. God bless you.